Hi guys, I wanted to do a video today. Sorry for the lighting. But I'm gonna do a video why I do a Okay. Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you are new, sorry for the lighting. It is kind of bad in here, but I want to make this video real quick. This is a video of what I plan to accomplish in the next 5 years. First off, I would like to be finished with school and have a job in my chosen field. And if not, I would still like to work for the current company I work for and possibly be a manager or supervisor. Also, the next thing I would like to accomplish is to either own my own place or, have my own apartment. The third thing I would like to accomplish in the next 5 years is to settle down and maybe raise a family one day. But if not, I'm perfectly content with the way my life is now. Fourth thing I would like to accomplish is to learn a new language. The third thing I would like to accomplish is take more risk and be more spontaneous and live in the moment and not worry so much about the future. The second thing I would like to accomplish is having a closer relationship with God. The first thing I would like to accomplish is having more family time and being present with my family. But that is what I plan on accomplishing in the next 5 years. Now, I know that, God always has his plan, and sometimes it doesn't coexist with mine. So I'm perfectly okay with whatever plan that is. I always get asked in a lot of my videos where I see myself in 10 years, and where I get asked this question quite frequently on my social medias, like, where do you see yourself in 10 years? I used to always obsess about the future, and I didn't always live in the moment, and I took a lot of moments for granted. And there are people that are no longer here on this earth that were in my life at one point in time that I wish I had been more present and lived in the moment with them instead of worrying so much about the future. I used to obsess and was very, very boy crazy when I was in high school about always getting married and settling down, and I wasn't focusing on the right thing. So if there are any young viewers that watch this channel, focus on your school. Then the future will happen. And let me tell you, being an adult is not all it's cracked up to be. People always used to tell me when I was in high school, because I rushed, graduating early, I rushed everything, that I would miss those times. I would miss the people around me. And sometimes I do. I do miss them. But I understand that life goes on and we grow as people and we learn from our choices or decisions, whatever they may be. And, you know, it's good to have a list. And I used to have the list for the perfect guy. And my cousin told me one day, you can't always say you want the perfect guy, and, you know, you're going to be sadly disappointed in life if you constantly compare, you know, your people that you choose to let in your life and date by a list. You're going to be sadly disappointed, because there could be a person out there that God chooses for you, and it may not be all the boxes on your list. It may not be, you know, everything you want it to be. And I do look ghost, I'm sorry. But sometimes you have to realize, you know, those things will happen when sometimes they don't happen on my time schedule, and sometimes they may not happen on yours. So don't rush about the future, because, you know, the future's gonna have its way of working out when it works out, because you're not always given a time frame. And sometimes I had to realize that myself, that sometimes the time frame we have for ourselves isn't the one that God has for us. It is always very different. And sometimes there's better things that happen in our life. We just don't understand it at that time in our lives. We don't understand, oh, this is happening for a reason, and we're happy. I did get a comment on my videos a while back, you know, and, you know, my friends would always tell me, you're going to miss this time when you're single, and, you know, one day when you do get married, you're going to miss the time you were single, because, you know, grow from it, learn from it, and it'll make you a better person in the long run. And I didn't always take that as a good thing. But now, you know, now that I'm like 32, I'm like, I miss the moments, you know, being excited for Christmas and opening presents with my family, and just missing that excitement. And then when you get older and you're like, oh, Santa doesn't exist, or the Easter Bunny doesn't exist, missing those times, and missing just being a kid. So anybody out there who wants to grow up way too fast, pump the brakes, because before you know it, you'll be graduating high school, going off to college, and being an adult. And let me tell you, I can vouch, I have not always made the best decisions as an adult, but don't rush getting there, because you'll miss out on something really great. So I was asked to do this video by a friend of mine, and she had asked me a valid question when we were talking the other day. And she said, if you could change one thing in your life, what would it be? And I have adapted the ability that I have no regrets. Even with the poor decisions I have made in my life, I have no regrets. I am glad that I did not get married at 18. Even though I used to talk about my ex a lot on this channel, I am so thankful I did not get married at 19. I am thankful that I was, you know, didn't get married, because the other day when I was, you know, thinking about, you know, what would have life been like if we had gotten married, and, you know, I think I dodged a bullet with that, and I'm so happy I did because, you know, I'm ready for the future and whatever, you know, 2020, the rest of 2023 and beyond brings me, I am happy for, because I know that whatever happens, I'm ready to face it, you know, and ready to be in the moment with the people I care so much about. And, you know, ready to find exciting new adventures and be thankful for the moments that I will hold so dear. So, moving forward with this channel, I am going to put very positive, uplifting, you know, I'll still do my makeup videos and we'll still do story times because I have a lot of those and I am crazy. But I hope that y'all enjoy this video, and I hope that any young girl out there who's, you know, wishing, you know, they had, you know, were married or grown up, or just cherish the time when you're young, and enjoy this time, because it's only happens for a split second, and then you're 32 and you're sitting here and you're like, wow, I wish I would have listened to the people around me. But anyone who is thinking that, you know, don't take moments for granted, because moments can be so beautiful if you let them be. But I hope you'll enjoy this video. I am going to do a face wash routine off camera, but I hope you all have a good one, and I hope you have a good night.